Hello and welcome to Channel Sport on Sunday. I'm Ken Ochanogo. It is is it to be or not to be? I think I'm trying to remember that. To be or not to be? Is that the question or the answer? Because today it will be whether Nigeria moves forward or we go back, on the African continent. Rivers United, not just only their destiny in their hand, they hold the destiny of the Nigerian nation on the continent in their hands. Because the permutations we are seeing, the factors that have, that there, the points that we have accumulated, looks like if they fail, yes, a big if they fail to progress to the quarterfinals of the CAF Confederation Cup, Nigeria representation at the continent will be reduced. So, but that is not the beginning. The beginning is, Peseiro says, thank you, Nigeria. We have run out of our contract, and as it is, we are grateful to the people of Nigeria. We are thankful to the players who took us where we are. It was a dream that we realized. But right now, it is time for us. How is that music? Let's just shake and say goodbye. Then, was a contract offered? What was the terms of the contract? And people say he resigned. No. He didn't resign, actually. Peseiro did not resign because his contract has run out. So you can only resign if you have a contract. So it is not right for us to say Peseiro resigned. His contract ran out, and then for now, he said, my contract has run out, so I am going. Well, will he go? Will NFF allow him to go? Or will they say, okay, fine, your contract ran out. Can we review your terms? So there is still a lot of, that massive land that is of gray, not just black or white. That gray area is still actually there. And that is my interpretation of what it is, because the NFF have not actually spoken to us. Peseiro has just tweeted, and we shall get hold of that tweet. Last week, we talked about the MPFL under 17. We said that is the cradle, that is the beginning. That is, where you go to churn out the players of tomorrow, the Super Eagles of tomorrow. That is where they start from. That is the grassroots. Of course, it is not as perfect as we are, because it was just the very beginning. Like we said, you listened to Legbele and also Paul Edel last week, and they told you the challenge that we're facing. Of course, a common challenge for all Nigeria, not just football, in terms of age, falsification of age, trying to pull through to win at all costs, even when it is not necessary for you to win. But then Rivers United, FC, their youth team, has emerged as champions. We shall tell you how they emerged as champions and then who are the outstanding players so far in that particular tournament. Today is third, so it is 5 days to go for the Africa Games. It used to be All Africa Games, the All is Out, this Africa Games in Ghana. You remember we hosted the second All Africa Games after Congo hosted in 1965. It was a long time between then and when we hosted. And we did win our first laurel there. The Eagles then, the Green Eagles then did win their first laurel on the continent when they picked that gold. In fact, we celebrated that gold as if we won the World Cup. But right now, we're talking about winning the AFCON and doing the other things. So we shall look at the MPFL. It is tight out there. I love it. You look at the MPFL table, the way it is. The first 3 teams are tied on the same point. 39. Wow. Goal difference. Plateau United. I wish we could take that tweet. I don't know if we can. I wish we can take that tweet. Plateau United, what you guys did to Abia Warriors is not fair. You went there to beat them, and you came out with something, and then you came out, you started tweeting that you are not actually, how do I say? I think you used a word, I don't know the term. It's not that you're trying to blow your trumpet. But what you did there, why? It's worse than what you are saying you did not do. Anyway, but that's the fun in it, the engagement. So you have the first 6 teams in the MPFL are separated by just 3 points. So I'm telling you, it is going, the haywire. This is what we want to see. As long as people can go away to win 5 goals to 1 away. I mean, it borders well. So look at the MPFL table. Look at all that. We'll look at. Okay, that is it. But we'll come to that. We'll come to that because we're going to start with the Peseiro story. Sisi is here. Jimmy is here. So let me just come to my guys in the house. Sisi. You said Peseiro did he find out his first 11 before the contract ran out?
Yeah, he did. I think he did. Oh, right.
Okay.
I got you
I
there.
like that question. I like
Why
that
you
question.
like this?
Okay. So
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if NFF is good. I mean, if you look at the monetary aspect of it, I was speaking with Colin on Friday night, and no, the analysis we came up with, the reason NFF may not want to retain its services could be money.
Yeah.
I mean, the feelers we're hearing, I mean, it was earning $17,000 before, and then it was taken down to, he had to take a pay cut
to
to
justify,
50. Yeah, so he can take the Super Eagles to the Nations Cup, which for me was lovely. I mean, how many people will do that? And then if you're going to renew his contract, it simply means you're going to go back to that 70, or you have to opt it because you gave him semi-final as target, and of course he surpassed that.
Yeah.
He took the Eagles to the final, and you check all the games he played. Just one draw and one loss. So it tells you a whole lot about the man. He was able to surpass the target that was given him. Took Nigeria to the final. And once again, everybody started, talking about the Super Eagles of Nigeria because we had poor runs of results. And most of the wins he got were actually crucial ones, which were at the Nations Cup. So you look at all the games, numbers of games he played. Out of 22, he lost 11. But the ones he won were the key ones. As I mentioned, talking about at the Nations Cup that matters, which was at the Nations Cup. 7 games he played at the Nations Cup, 1 loss, 1 draw. And of course, you can say, oh, that's a 50% pass mark for him. If NFF is going to retain his services, it simply means they have to opt the money. Obviously, he has surpassed his target. But can they afford that? That's the situation right here, because you don't just have only the Super Eagles. You've got the Super Falcons to take care of. You've got the Falconets. Falconets, of course, their first match is 7th of March, right? That's like this week. They're playing, I think, against Ghana or South Sudan because Cameroon has pulled out. Talking about the African Games right now. So, yeah, the ministry will be in charge of that, right? But then, after that,
you mentioned
you also have the World Cup. You also have, wait, I'm coming.
Yeah.
You also have the World Cup coming up later this year. That's on NFF, right? The World Cup later this year coming up for the Falconets. Then you have the Flamingos also going to the World Cup later this year. Qualifiers are still on. So then you're looking at the Women's Nations Cup also coming up this year. You're looking at the Olympics. If the Super Falcons qualify, they're able to go past South Africa. They qualify for the Olympics. So these are the things you're going to look at. Are you going to now focus all your money that you earn on the Super Eagles coach, why the other teams are suffering? Because that's what we'll be experiencing. Other teams suffer.
They got about $4 million. Is it $4 million?
Yeah, $4 million.
They got $4 million?
Yeah, $4 million. How long will it take that $4 million to fizzle out when you're signing a coach for 70,000 or maybe 100,000?
100,000 for 10 months, 1 year. Yeah. It has taken almost has taken 1 million. So if you give it here,
you're seeing this man right there on the screen. If you can keep Peseiro because of money, you can actually tell Finidi George to step up. It was the assistant. I mean, we saw Cote d'Ivoire did it. Faye step up and they won the trophy. Yes, I'm not trying to go the way of Cote d'Ivoire, but I'm just making suggestions.
There's nothing wrong with going the way of Cote d'Ivoire.
But I'm just making suggestions on what they can actually do.
Let's hear Jimmy before I come back to you, because I mean, so at least Nigerians know exactly what he said. Jimmy, she said. Peseiro won the important ones. But the way people are saying, the way he won it, exactly. I don't know if it matters. I don't understand. But understand that. Look, when sometimes they say there's something called wudu to the answer. You understand? Yeah. And they will say, okay, let us survival instinct. And they will say, look, you must have your high blood pressure drugs. But then he did achieve a result. So which is, I mean, where the NFF they were not impressed by his job, even if he surpassed, if he reached the target they gave to him, and they say, look, like the president is this. You need to sew your coat according to, not even according to your size, but according to your cloth that you have. Because if you go according to your size, if you're not rich, if you have to do a body hug, now what do you get? Are you getting me? So a lot of issues are involved in this. Why the Peseiro saga that is starting? I mean, I hope it won't run for too long.
Well, we can only hope it doesn't linger for so long. But I would think that it was more about the quality of the play. You saw basically they did well during the Nations Cup to at least notch up wins, getting into the final. Something maybe if someone else had done, we will say, oh, after all, it's not Peseiro that is there, it's not Raw that is there and all that. But right now, we consider that and we say he had done well to get us in the final. Then he notched up crucial wins. When we were having friendlies, having qualifiers, he wasn't doing so well, and we castigated him a lot. But in terms of the result, you see that he had done quite well. But beyond the result, the quality of play and the array of talents that we have, a lot of people actually do believe that another coach would have done a lot more better. We saw the fact that, you know, it turned a normal team that would have gone attacking. It turned them into a defensive setup. We are not known for applying defensive shapes going into matches as a nation. So that brings us back to the question of philosophy. What exactly is the philosophy of our football? Where does it get started from? Is it the technical department coming strongly to, you know, work with the coach to get us a philosophy that we will stick with? Because we know that attacking formation is always our thing. We love to play with flair. We don't love to stay back and defend and hope for, you know, counters and all that. So I would think that the NFF 22 months with Peseiro, they were. I love the way he handled himself.
22 months.
Was there for 22 months.
Wow.
I love the way he handled himself. He didn't leave, at least for now, he didn't, you know, run out of the contract with acrimony. That is one thing you have to give Peseiro as a coach. No, there was hardly acrimony. There was hardly.
You know why? You know, sorry, I don't want to interrupt you because I think it is a two-way thing. I'm not trying to cast aspersion on anybody, but this is my honest observation. It depends on the head of the FA and the team.
I agree
if you don't have, if you have,
if the relationship is not toxic,
then you understand. But you know, we used to have a say when somebody go over there and talk above the board and say this and that. But if the person is disagreeing with you, no matter how it is, and that intensity of disagreement has what I have. His man is not antagonistic. He talks to you no matter how bad the situation is, and he talks to you fatherly, brotherly, and whatever it is, friendly. I think you don't have any cause, you know, to go the other way.
Without you saying too much, you are basically saying the current NFF chairman. I am saying the current NFF chairman. One thing you have to give to him is he doesn't try to be the main man. Like he's the center of attraction.
That
is like board. You said, it's not. We are not trying to castigate the other person. We have different people with different personality, different characters, and all that. But what you have to give Alhaji Gusau at this point in time is the fact that he never tries to throw himself out, you know, out there. He doesn't like to be
see him
or hear him. So
that is his leadership style.
Exactly.
I think that is what Peseiro would have done. But like we said, we want to let you understand what this thing is. I need the CC is here to let us know.
Okay, I mean the tweet was on Friday afternoon, and this was what he said. He said yesterday we concluded our contract with the Nigeria Football Federation (NFF), and it was a pride and honor to coach the Super Eagles. It's been 22 months of immense dedication, sacrifice, emotion, and enormous enthusiasm. We feel a sense of fulfillment. We would like to express our gratitude to Sir Amaju Pinnick, the president who signed us, President Ibrahim Gusau, General Secretary Mohamed Sanusi, Secretary of the Super Eagles, Dayo Enebi, the NFF, all the staff, and especially all the players in caps with whom leading has been
I love that in capital letter.
Capital letter. Yeah.
Okay, and guys, we are thankful. It's been a privilege to be part of this family. We will miss you, but we will always be there for you, no matter where you are. A big hug to all of you.
Always be there for
you. We will miss you, which means the era has come to an end. So basically, this is it. This is teasing. It may look as if it has come to an end, but he left a room for discussion. I mean, like that probably always be there for negotiation. I think the person who crafted this, you know, this is how it should be. Exactly. And like you said, there is no need for any acrimony. There is no need for that at all. Okay, that is simple. But then before we look at the youth MPFL youth team, you said any inkling. Because people are saying now Guavon has not been appointed. It has always been that in any federation, even in Spain. You know when they went to the World Cup and they sacked they sacked what is his name, because he went to pick up an appointment with Real Madrid when he was having it. What is his name? But what is I'm trying to remind him of the coach. And then so the head of the technical department, you know, just slots automatically pending when you can have another. So you see, sometimes we rush to want to break stories, and then we break, instead of educating people, we end up confusing them. You understand? This is natural. It's like if a minister is asked to resign, they say hand over to the permanent secretary. That is how it. That is the man holds the fort until you can also. A Guavon has now been appointed. He will read one more. And then, how is a Guavon? What has he done? You start talking about the Guavon. The guy is the technical. He never reached to hit up the politics.
Let
he
him
don't
breathe.
reach at all. And there's no need for all that. Guys, just calm down. Understand the situation and then disseminate your information while you are educating the people. That's what you want to do. That is what mass communication is all about. Educate, entertain, inform. So even when you are informing them, and you have to know that this
I think it's all about clickbait these days. I mean, they just put out the story. I remember the day the day the contract expires, there were stories everywhere on social media that his contract has been extended by 1 year.
Yes.
I mean, you don't have any official confirmation from the media department of the federation. So where did you get your story from? Who did you speak to?
And when it is proven, and when it was now proven that your story is a lie, they don't come back to apologize.
No, they don't, because they've had like up to maybe 1.1 million.
You don't come back to apologize. I mean, you just go over there. But
the communications and media department, they also have to be proactive in dispelling certain things, because you remember the war drum incident. Right now, we are having similar issues. So the question is, what exactly do you do to quickly dispel? Because, like you said, we don't want to eat up the polity. So why keep quiet?
But
why not dispel it quickly?
Those who we see, it takes. I think it was
We are trying to say agenda, we always agenda.
Shema Mao, so I think they say it takes a rebel to rebel. For those who are into this line, that is their talking traits.
I mean, that's the sensation.
They don't have sensationalism. They don't have any other thing to do. Responsibility is not, what they want. They don't, like they say, it's not about shaking the table now. They want to break the table.
You are talking about the price of bread.
Okay, let's talk about, Cecilia, let's go, but let's talk about the MPFL youth team, the youth league.
Rivers. I know Rivers will be celebrating this time around. Just maybe what the team has done in Edo State will actually propel the main team that will be playing Dream FC today in Uyo to actually excel in this one. They won this one, the under-17 MPFL Youth League by 4-2 against Katsina United. Now, this is a great one for Rivers. The boys came into the game on the front foot, put them under pressure, and Seyafa Jackson was the one who gave them the lead, and that was how it all opened. And then you have Aliyu Abbas, scoring 7 minutes later. Then it ended 1-1 into the break. And of course, when it got into the break, David Benjamin scored, and then that lead increased again. Aga George make it 3-1, and of course, Katsina tried to show a lot of, their worth, so to speak. Usman Abdullahi reduced the deficit, but then the Rivers boys did not rest. They restored that parity, that 2-goal cushion, and of course, they end up winning. David Benjamin for the Breeze, 85th minute, and that was how it was. So Rivers, in all, had 10 points with victory over Remo Stars, Katsina United, Rangers. They drew against Plateau United, who finished second. So it shows what these people have been able to do over time. So Sephaya Jackson, who netted 4 goals in all, and his teammate Oscar was the one for, they were the most valuable player of the tournament. So what a way.
Golden Gloves, Rangers won the fair play. The fair play.
It's from which of the teams?
Rangers.
The best goalkeeper.
Yusuf, I think Katsina.
From Katsina United. Because I know it was Katsina. I love this. I love this. We want to see.
These are budding champions, and it's good to see this.
We want to see these players and move on. Before they started the league, of course they were having this MTF La Liga under 15 promises. Under 15 that Rangers won, and there are players from Channel Kids Cup,
played in that,
who have gone there to distinguish themselves. I think one of the MVPs already was there.
So Ken, this is fantastic to see. From under 15, you now have under 17. So you're having players with diverse backgrounds. The scouting is being made easy. Based on this, so the coaches really don't have any excuse not to have followed. I mean,
MRI scan for 100 players. Seriously?
Okay, all right. There's a Sammy. Let's go to you. Let's go to you because we call him the king. The king of the South is right there in Uyo. Sammy Virginia. How are you, Sammy?
I'm I'm not fine. I'm very sorry. I'm not fine. Good
Sammy,
afternoon,
let's hear your
everybody.
voice. How are you?
I'm just getting, yeah, I'm not fine. I'm just getting some breaking news here in Uyo, and I'm breaking this news to all Nigerians right now. I'm sorry I have to start the show this way. We've just been informed by the Confederation of African Football, CAF, that the game between Rivers United and Dreams has been cancelled. The match has been awarded to Dreams, and that the only reason why this match will go ahead is if Uncle Ken or Channel gives the go ahead that he loves Rivers United.
You are, you are not serious. You want to break her heart. Sammy, don't try this again. Then I see, understand what you think all our hearts, or you think we all have the same something. Guy, give on the okay. Before Sammy, okay, just rest. Before we take your update.
Put him on hold for 5 minutes.
Sammy is going on hold.
Yeah.
Let's hear from that. I mean, 2 or 3 players of Rivers United who are ready to take on the Dreams. They say, we have a theater of dreams, where dreams are shattered. In Uyo today, let's see what they are going to do. Let's get them away if they are ready. They are not okay. So they are not ready. Sammy, you are lucky. They said they are trying to. They will get it ready for you. So Sammy, can you give us update of what is happening right there in Uyo?
Yeah, the team is very ready for the task at hand. It was quite difficult before match day 5 because Rivers United had not won a single game in all competitions away from home. And they needed to win that game against Academica Petroleum Solidito Luanda in Luanda, Angola, to stand any chance whatsoever of making progress to the first knockout round of the CAF Confederation Cup for 2023-2024, which is the quarterfinal stage of the competition. And it looked like the CAF had been well and truly set amongst the Pigeons on 36 minutes when Academica, against the run of play, scored the opening goal of the contest. And everybody of Rivers affiliation in that stadium looked at each other and it was pretty much like, here we go again. We do all the playing and then the opponent scored. But then Rivers United bounced back, got the equalizing goal. Alex Oyowa made it 2-1. Farouk Mohammed scored 3 minutes after the restart to make it 3-1. That was a late consolation for Academica. But the most important thing, Rivers United got the win.
Okay, all right. We'll come back to you. Let's listen to. We're trying to get the captain Njima Betino where we can get that. But let's start with Samuel Antwi. He's a Ghanaian and he's also playing for Rivers United. Let's just listen to himself and Augustine Okojefa who are there ready to go.
Yeah, throughout the weekend everything has been good in terms of training and everything. And mentally focused on the game, and we know definitely we're going to take the 3 points.
Yeah, my name is Augustine Okejefa, a player of Rivers United Football Club. We are just trying to put in our best and everything ever since we came back from Angola. The players and the camp, everybody, we are so motivated and we just want to go into the field and get the job done by the special grace of God.
I like this. You see, there are no two. We just want to go into the field and get it done. Sammy, did you? I mean, we'll see if we can still hear from the captain himself, because according to him, he said, look, they all know what is at stake. Sammy, briefly, what is at stake? Not just for Rivers United, but for Nigeria. I mean, regarding the outcome or whatever the outcome of this encounter is going to be.
What is at stake is of huge national implications, because as I speak, Nigeria has lost 2 slots on the continent. Now, let me explain very quickly to the uninitiated. At the start of this season, 2023-2024, as far as CAF inter-club competition is concerned, Nigeria supplied 2 clubs to represent her in the CAF Champions League, Eimba and Remo Stars, and 2 were supplied in the CAF Confederation Cup, Insurance of Benin and Rivers United. Like we know, 3 of these clubs, of these 4 clubs I mentioned, apart from Rivers United, have fallen out the window. But due to what is known as the 5-year ranking coefficient system put in place by the Confederation of African Football, because Nigerian clubs have not really been generally performing creditably on the continent, Nigeria at this point in time have lost 2 slots. What it means is that if the CAF Confederation Cup ends right now, Nigeria can only supply 1 club in the CAF Champions League next season and 1 club in the CAF Confederation Cup next season. Happily, this can change. It's not yet etched in stone. things can change positively for Nigeria based on how clubs supplied by national associations perform on the continent in the season under review, which is the 2023-2024 season. So what it means in a nutshell is that if Rivers United win by at least 2 goals to nil today, they will qualify for the quarterfinals of the CAF Confederation Cup. It will aid the coefficient as far as the 5-year ranking system is concerned, and Nigeria can supply 4 clubs on the continent next season, 2 for the Champions League, 2 for the CAF Confederation Cup. However, in conclusion, I hope it doesn't happen. If Rivers United fails to qualify for the quarterfinals next season, it will mean that Nigeria will have only 2 clubs on the continent.
So you had Sammy. If Rivers United fail to qualify, Sammy, want to thank you. I hope the boys. But before we just go, let us just take a minute because we want to go on a break. 60 seconds. How prepared are the boys?
No, like they say, you heard from the horse's mouth, you heard from Okejefa Augustine, you've also heard from a Ghanaian who plays for Rivers United, Samuel Antwi. Incidentally, he's going to be playing against a club from the country of his birth. And these boys are all saying, we are ready to get the job done. So, I mean, the players are going to cross the white line. I'm not going to cross the white line. If I say I'm fired up, and the players are saying they are fired up, your guess is as good as mine as regards the sort of spirit that these lads will have when they face dreams today.
Thank you so much, Sammy. Thank you so much. Okay, you heard him, and then we'll look at the implications of what Sammy has said. But we want to go on a very short break. When we come back, we shall still just revisit the Rivers United dreams by just giving you the table and tell you why Sammy is saying they must win by at least a 2-goal margin. Stay with us, this Channel Sport on Sunday. Okay, you're welcome back. Channel Sport on Sunday. No other sport. Take your time at this hour. Keep you glued, keep you in suspense. Our first gold medal in 1996 at the Olympics, came in via golden girl Chioma Ajungwa Okpara. They call her the police girl. There used to be in the Super Eagles there, policeman Sondo Yorekwa. Our boxers who are represented us in this country from the Nigerian police force. A lot of them are the late Ward Ogu, and you go over there and it has to be the military. I think Obisama Power from the army, a lot of them there, the Air Force, the police, the games of the military. Because the military is where you have that, as you move from the youth, while you go is straight, they select the most athletic. how do I say it? That the country can have. So it is that constituency that are having these. Jimmy and Sisi are here because this is the police games, that just ended yesterday. Sisi, your take on this?
Yeah, I think it's a good one. I love the fact that you have so many athletes. I mean, the opening to Rwanda, more than 4,000 athletes, took part, and the first headquarters were the one who won, and the overall winners with how many gold medals? You're looking at 96 gold medals. Their medals in all was 196. Including 40 silver and 60 bronze medals. This is something we really want to see because, yes, it's biennial, it's every 2 years. Oyo State hosted this one. And the first headquarters one was followed by Zone 2. And Zone 2 has Lagos and Ogun. And how many medals did they win? 212. That's numbers of medals they won. They had 90 gold medals, 55 silver, and 67 bronze medals. So third on the list was Zone 11. With the headquarters in Oshogbo, with a total of 151 medals, comprising 56 gold, 50 silver, and 45 bronze medals. And this is what the medals table looked like at the end, at the conclusion of the final. Yeah, Oluyole 2024, because of where it's been.
Yeah, there was Oluyole 79. That was when this guy was discovered. The dream.
Akim
Olajuwon. He was playing ping pong. He was playing table tennis. And then that's a guy. Yeah. Man, with this height, why you the bed now? You will have backache. And then
Yola, how do you come to the tournament? I have just how many medals? 7. Okay, I'm not trying to laugh at them.
Go on. No, go on. I hope you drive past where they are.
But hey, kudos to Lagos State. I mean, having something good. I mean, coming second. They have more medals than any other one, but it's the gold that usually counts, and that's why they're second on the table. But I love,
the symbolism of the
Yeah.
physical force is, discipline, favor, sternness of character, and that's
Yeah.
what exactly.
That's why they call them gentlemen.
That's why they call them exactly gentlemen.
An officer and a gentleman. Yeah, an officer and a gentleman.
Cecilia is not really.
No, I'm saying that.
She's trying to assimilate that.
No, an officer with it, Okay, all right. It's the way they competed. I was listening to the Inspector General of Police when he was talking about the fact that they did not just, impress with their athletic skills, but also the fact that the spirit was very competitive. This strong competitive spirit that they have, that commitment that they all had, that value, that professionalism, precisely, and integrity, service and everything. So it was all, it wasn't just about the sport itself. For you to add professionalism to it, they were not, it's just police games. But everything that had to do with all, sport,
and when
the integrity.
You have a lot of them that have gone through, when we talk about force, military, paramilitary, you have the likes of Obisi Anwakpa, Jola Sisi, Bada. Quite a number of Chioma Ajunwa, quite a number of, ex-internationals, so to say, that have done us proud. He emanates, even Kehinde Obare, a boxer. He emanates from what they're able to do from these games. They get discovered, they get nurtured.
And I'm trying to remember one lady, a boxer, a female boxer. Kehinde, So we've seen a lot of it. This was actually
right up to
Duro
Dollar. I think Duro Dollar, the boxer,
yes, the boxer
also. So we've
yes.
seen quite a number of them, gone through this carousel, done the nation proud, and we can only just, encourage the police force to, come up with more of this.
There is in Lagos there used to be the police team. And in Lafa League, we have the police team.
In the
we have,
80s,
in the 80s, 70s, and 80s. Lafa League, we have the police, we have the Air Force.
We have to add 70s.
No, I'm just like so you guys will understand now. The Lafa League preceded the National League.
Exactly.
The Lafa well-organized Division 1, 2, 3, 4.
So what happened to that?
Well, no, the thing is that what happened to that was the economy.
I love the fireworks.
Yeah, I like the fireworks. I know you will like the fireworks.
Yes,
you saw them in Australia. Where you travel for 3 days. So the what happened was economy, because most of those leagues there were owned by, all the clubs were owned by companies. And those companies have now folded up. We have National Supply, we have Leventis United. A lot, you don't understand, So when all the companies are folded, even paying salary is a problem. So
it means the economy usually, the economy affects sports.
It's a reflection. Of course, definitely.
So let's grow Nigeria back again.
Okay, I don't want to use the opportunity to say something. I want to say something because this is the police games, and I had a terrible encounter. With some hoodlums in Surulere. That was on Tuesday morning at the Eric Moore end of Surulere. I was taking my daughter to the office, and then there's this water pool that was there. And the hoodlums there turned themselves into robbers and started robbing cars.
Wow.
Right there in Eric Moore.
At night?
In the 8 to 9 in the morning.
Wow.
Not at night. They were robbing cars at Eric Moore. There's a pool of water always there. If you enter Eric Moore by that Igomu side, there's a pool of water there. So they just stay there. They've been digging that place. They left only one place where the cars can maneuver from. And so you have no way to move over there. So they were robbing the 2 cars in front of us before. So when they got to my car, they were now struggling with me. And removed the mirror, and I was able to get out of there with my daughter. She was screaming and whatever it is. Wow. And when we left there, I dropped her. Then I went to Bode Thomas police station.
Yes.
And I met the SO, Raymond Akintemi. And immediately he called the DPO was at the stadium. Because that's the day that NLC and all protests were all there. So he mobilized his men. So all the SO, Akintemi, that were there. And he instructed him immediately that he should go with me to where those guys were robbing, because they were robbing other vehicles. I tell you, the SO swung into action, took an officer with him. We drove to that place, tried to apprehend them. While we were doing that, the DPO, Nathaniel Ijaula, also came to that part. I've never seen the police respond.
Wow.
Immediately. I tell you this. I just want the opportunity to commend Bode Thomas police station. Guys, you guys are it. The DPO came with his team. ready. And while all under that bridge, well, they ransack that place, pursue the robbers, the miscreants, and whatever it is. And if all Nigerian police, they respond, this was really rapid response.
Yeah.
This rapid response.
Rapid response.
Rapid response.
I love the fact that you have brought the responsiveness of, the DPO.
Nathaniel Ijaola, that is his name, and his SO is Raymond Akintemi. Fantastic guys.
And Ken,
fantastic guys.
We actually do have responsive police stations and policemen.
Yeah.
But it's just the trust deficit that all of them are bad. They are all bad. So we need to begin to change this narrative that it's all a reflection of the society. But let's begin to pinpoint the positives so that we see more the positives than the negatives.
Yeah, especially the ones I experienced Sundays coming to the office. Usually not a positive one, so I wouldn't want to share it.
Because she was on phone with me.
Let's not dump it.
And I was hearing, is it because I'm a lady? There is a you guys are not stopping me.
Yeah, it was crazy. Sunday morning, I mean.
It's on a Sunday morning.
So let's just leave it at that.
Okay, well,
but I love the positive story.
Yes. I want to say this again and again. Thank you so much, Nathaniel Ijaola. Thank you so much, Raymond Akintemi, and your guys at Bode Thomas Divisional Police Station right there in Surulere. You guys are the men. Honor the men, I beg. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. So I want to open the lines and then see.
We can get reactions from the police gates. I mean, just hear.
All right, let's hear from the IG himself. Please, who am I? Let's hear from the IG.
I am honored to extend my deepest gratitude to all the participants, the coaches, the organizers, and supporters who contributed to the success of Oluyole 2024. Your passion and commitment have not only made this event a spectacle of sporting excellence, but have also reinforced the essential role of sports in fostering unity, discipline, and mutual respect within our police force and beyond. The theme of this year's event, Competing for Peace, Unity, Stability, and Development of Nigeria, has served as a guiding beacon, inspiring our officers not only to showcase their athletic prowess, but also to embody the principles that are integral to our collective journey towards a safer, more united, and prosperous nation. I am immensely proud of the achievements we have witnessed on the fields, tracks, rings, and courts. Our officers have not only competed for glory, but have also exemplified the values of professionalism, integrity, and service. These values, which are the bedrock of the Nigerian police force, have been on full display throughout the 14th Biennial Police Games, serving as a testament to our commitment to safeguarding the security and well-being of our fellow citizens. This year's event resonates around unity, development, and cohesion in Nigeria. And the athletes that you have assembled come across different tribes, ethnicity, and from different states of the Federation. So it is the pride of your state to host you, to host Nigeria, and this has shown that in unity, Nigeria can prosper, can progress. The past 1 week has shown clearly to us in your state that even with about 4,000 policemen here in Ibadan, we can accommodate and play host to the Nigerian police force as we have done, and the relationship is mutually beneficial because IGP, I must tell you that since you came in last week, up to this moment, the rate of crime has gone down considerably around here in Ibadan. It is my pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, having done everything that needed to be done. So, to the glory of God Almighty, who has helped us to see through the games, humbly declare the 2024 Bipoga closed. Thank you very much.
Okay, Sissy loves the fireworks, so I'm not been teasing her. She just is smiling.
I
You know,
remember
it's the fire.
a sport festival in Edo. I mean, it was also, the fireworks was also,
It was-
you know, bigger than
The
this.
next
It
Kids
was
Cup,
really-
you'll be in charge of fireworks.
I'll be happy. Give me that.
We'll give that to you.
she'll be up
Channels
for it.
Kids Cup, Sissy will be in
She'll
charge
be
of
up
that.
for it,
Okay,
yeah.
I want to see if we can take some lines. Our producers and the directors, please, if it's possible, let's take some lines. If people can take some calls, we'll be depriving them of calls for some time now. So if possible, we can just hear from them. The Peseiro issue, should we retain him? Should we go? Rivers United, what should our clubs do? Because we are in danger of dropping out. Dropping out entirely out of our, that means we are going to have just one team representing Nigeria. It is not, in fact, when teams like Angola, if you see the countries that are ahead of what I mean, football has nosedived. I mean, I tell you, it is not politics. It's not whether you hate me or I love you. These are facts that we are all seeing. And when it's there, we say it as it is, black and white. This will not be gray area for me. I mean, this is where we are. If Rivers United fails to win, like what Samuel just said, Africa, next, we are going to present just one, only the winners, no two. England are taking out 5 teams to Champions League. Nigeria is coming down to 1. Please win by at least 2 goals margin.
Only 2 goals. That's all they
just,
need to do.
just 2
just
goals.
score 2 goals. Because right now they have 9 points.
Can we see the table? Can we see the table quickly? Can we see the table quickly? So that what's this talking about there? Because all teams will eventually end up with 12.
Yeah,
depending
on
now.
So this is it now. You have Dreams FC. All of them, they've all played 5 matches, just 1 left. And Dreams have won 4. Dreams is actually from Ghana. Remember the rivalry between Ghana and Nigeria. So
they sent us out of the World Cup.
Precisely.
No, they cannot send us out of Africa.
They didn't allow us to go to the World Cup. So that's
Jollof rice here.
So the Tunisian side, Club Africain, they're on 9 points with Rivers. And of course, they're topping. Rivers, where they have problem is the goals difference. So now, even if they beat Dream FC by this, they will still be second. And then you have to expect they will be second on the Club Africain to beat Academica. Club Africain beat Academica. So it simply means that they will all be on 12 points. That's what it means. So if Rivers have to score more goals, that's where you have to beat Dreams.
No, the thing is, there is a specific number of goals that they can score.
So they now have to use head-to-head.
Yes.
And then use head-to-head.
All right. They say, okay, Raji's on the line. Hello, let's take Raji. Hello, Raji. Raji, how are you?
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Raji.
Yeah, good to hear from you. Thanks.
Yeah.
I just want to speak on the issue of our coach.
Okay.
Coaching.
Go on.
If you are not naturally born, you find it difficult to practice. I want us to go for someone have the ability to pass knowledge to somebody. We should not go for certificates. There are many coaches with credentials, but naturally, and furthermore, we are talking about the police generally. I was a coach to our police female team.
That's good.
9 and
Okay. Yeah.
So we have more talent in police that can, bring glory. So what I'm trying to say, please, in going to order to employ as a team coach of the fight.
All right. Okay, Raji, thank you so much for calling in. At least we did get the crux of the matter. And you being a coach, you understand what it's like to go down and pick the right people, put them together to achieve your result. Coaching not easy, you know, for you to improve those players. We're talking about the MPFL. That yesterday Remo Stars beat Bayelsa United by a lone goal. Bayelsa actually in their last 4 games have not lost, just a draw and three wins. Went to Aqua to beat Aqua, beat the Doma, you understand? Yeah. And then lost
the almost invisible Doma.
I'm telling you, and then lost their way to Remo Stars. So I think they're finding their feet. But let us see. But like I said, the top, Remo top. Remo top. We have 9,999 points. By virtue of that 5-1 drubbing that Plateau United went to beat Abia Warriors. Yeah. I wish we get that tweet. You can see that.
Okay, so
39.
For the three of
them. That is for Remo, Enyimba, and Lobby Stars. Plateau on 38. Rangers on 37. And Kano Pillars on 36. So you see, from 1st to 6th, separated by 3 points.
Now, Ken, I want you to look at Rivers United. Yeah. Rivers United currently they have 2 matches outstanding.
But even if they win they'll end up at 33.
Exactly. Even if they win,
that will take them to 8.
Only 8.
That will take them to 8.
So they have it all to do to try as much as possible.
Being on the continent and other things, all the drawbacks, playing. It's not even easy because traveling on the road, then you travel, come back, you spend 48 hours. Guy, it's not easy. That's okay. Hello. Okay, hello, Paul. Paul is with us. Hello, Paul. How are you?
Fine. How's everything?
We are fine, Paul.
I want to talk about the MPFL. People are showing it on the screen.
Yeah.
The league is looking very interesting now. And I'm not even so much happy about our state club, Heartland. They're not doing well. They're not doing well at all.
Do you know what play to? Okay, no, it's at Atlantic. It was. Do you know what play to did?
They're on the last in the table now, 28 in the table, isn't it?
Yes. You are trying. You are trying. Yes. But they have. But I want to say this, Paul. Sorry. Let me just say this. You will continue. I learned that the coach has been put on suspended temporarily, and then the players are on half salary. Yeah. That shouldn't happen. No. That is
an aberration.
It's an aberration. That thing is. They say they are going to go the contract. If FIFA hears that they should stop that in Nigeria. Paul,
exactly.
Go ahead, Paul. Go ahead.
Okay. Secondly, the police game. The police game they did the closing ceremony yesterday.
Yeah.
They really tried. You know, I watched the police game. I watched it. You know,
wow.
One can discover some athletes from there.
Exactly.
One can discover sportsmen from there. They were so good. I watched it.
Yeah.
It was so interesting. It was a very good one.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you. Paul just reached us right there from Abia, and he said he watched the police games. I don't know.
People like that are buying
which sport did you even take part in?
Triple jump. Triple jump in second.
Don't mention high jump.
How you break your leg? That guy, it was not well. It was a sprain or broken. If you had a sprain, you were afraid. You thought your leg was broken.
Okay, right. I was on cast for like 3 weeks. Or
You're on cast?
Yeah, 3
POP.
weeks.
That white.
And then anytime I want to go to school, so my eldest brother,
they'll carry you.
Would take out my sneakers from my bag, so I stopped sports totally.
Okay, they remove the sneakers so that I don't go and jump again. So you break the second leg. I told you guys, I did 1,500 meters. It's not easy. Endurance.
Yeah, triple jumping. So that's when I see athletes, triple jump and the long jump, I'm like, and then high jump, and then some will do sprint added to it.
Yeah.
You know the likes of Carl Lewis. Did the sprint and also the long jump.
For this thing, but if you are doing decathlon, Dali Thompson, you are a Superman.
All the 10
you are a Superman and Superwoman. And of course,
exactly.
the women do heptathlon. It's just 8. But the men do, decathlon.
You are saying 8 is just.
No, but of course, 10 is more than 8. Or is 8 more than 10?
No, that's what I'm saying. Do not use just for either 8 or 10.
10.
Anything more than 1 is not just.
Okay, okay, anything more than 1 is not. Okay, but then they are not doing 10 anyway. Calm down now, Sisi. After you
that's the
guys,
difference.
in tennis, you do 2 sets. You don't do,
you don't do 3
it's only one set, whatever.
Best of 5.
Body mechanism, it's not there.
Okay,
There's a reason why we are women. You guys
That's the
agree.
excuse.
There's a reason why the rib was taken out of the man to create a
Were
woman.
you
So
there?
there's a big difference.
Sisi, let me ask you this. For Pogba, I mean, why 4 years? Why the ban go? This is
Okay,
but this is his first.
Yeah, okay.
Pogba's
Pogba's issue is, first of all, I mean, when the incident happened, if he had admitted, I'm sorry, it was a mistake and everything, but the argument of the fact that he did not take it, and then it was a supplement, food supplement that was, prescribed according to his representative, prescribed to him by his from his doctor in the US that he took, and then if it was also done during out of competition test, and if he has cooperated with them to actually carry out the necessary test, and he was able to prove that this was what he actually took, it would have been 2 years. But he wasn't able to do that. And then the investigation...
Similar to what happened with Blessing
Okagbare. So the investigation continues. And then, to their findings, that's 4 years they could come up with.
When there's overwhelming evidence against
so if you are able to convince them...
All other ones were banned for 4 months, this month. Why
it
is... I'm not even saying football at the bottom of the world.
That's what I'm explaining. That this is the rule. If you go and look at the rule, it's the rule.
It's the rule.
It's the rule.
You have to
that's what they do.
Especially when there's overwhelming evidence against you. It's like
you have to be able
to
prove. If the fact that, yes, he doped, that is a fact. But the thing is, how did you dope? Fine, he said it was food supplement, from the doctor prescribed. Now, if he was able to prove it was actually this food supplement that he got that testosterone
have they proven that it was not the food supplement?
That's what I'm saying. They are all proof.
Now you be saying she
Maria Sharapova said she was not reading her mail, and you were defending her here.
Yeah, but you were defending
her. So she was not reading her mail.
If you do the crime, you do the time.
Anyway, how many goals will Manchester United beat Man City today?
Where did you get that from? Where did you get that from? Manchester United will defeat
why is this?
I would rather go for a draw.
Because
what did he say? Did he say
how many goals will United defeat City by?
It's a question I asked.
Why not the reverse?
Was it last weekend when Alex Iwobi? Remember Alex Iwobi?
Yeah,
when he did Kevin Bassey and Alex Iwobi.
Nigeria 2,
United 1.
How many Nigerian players are playing for Man City? How many Nigerian players are playing for Man City?
They're not. So I'm going to tell you that
there are no Nigerian players
the certain Norwegian that scored 5. And a certain Belgian that provided all the assists.
His goals have not dried up, okay?
No, for now. You see, when you score last week.
It's going to be United, maybe United 0, maybe Europe 4.
No, I actually do feel it will.
No, they're playing at Etihad.
That's what I'm saying. United 0. United 0. Okay, whatever. Europe 4, maybe United 0. Yeah, Europe 4 because you have the Belgians, the Norwegians, and the English boys, everyone coming together. So it was only Nigeria that gave them that. Imagine Europe combining. I mean, it's
you're not saying anything.
You guys are just being.
Okay, let's.
Okay. Let's look at this. There are a lot of managerial, managers that are available now.
Yeah.
You understand? Jurgen Klopp is available. Tuchel is available.
Yeah.
Xavi is available. Peseiro is available. Which one should Super Eagles go for?
None of the above. Let's close the show.
We should just go.
We can't even pay Peseiro. Come on now. We have Finidi. We have Amunike. Can we have them? At least they'll collect less money from us.
I think this is the right time for us to have and
to looking words. To do what the avoidance did.
Less looking words.
Okay.
I mean, we keep talking about
what
buying Nigerian, doing Nigerian.
Yeah.
This is
buying. So that the naira can grow.
Let's pay in naira instead of all these capital flights that we keep doing. Let's trust our own. We need to trust our own. Develop the capacity of our indigenous coaches. We can't continue to say we have trust in the foreign coach. At the end of the day, it's at the detriment of our indigenous coaches.
Okay, all right.
You see why it's very simple.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have much money, right?
Yes.
Okay, you have those who will take less, and you don't have to pay them in dollars. Pay them in naira. Give them time. the support necessary, and they will excel.
And the most important thing, the philosophy.
Yeah,
Yes, we need to bring it back.
Back to
Wing
back,
play,
back to back
goals.
African team.
Yes.
Senegal won it with the African coach.
Yeah.
The Ivorians won it with their they didn't even believe in him.
Algeria.
They were trying to. Algeria won it with
Even in the Sheata
You understand?
days,
So
you can imagine.
Keshi won it. I mean, I think it is the era. The Africans
Yeah.
are saying this is our turf and we can do it. As we move on today, and a lot of things are happening there. We played at Rivers United, succeed. Beat them by 2-0, 3-1, 4-2, anything, just at least with 2 goals margin, so that Nigeria can retain that, at least 2 teams in our Champions League and CAF Confederations Cup in Africa. Yes, I know. We're leaving until we come back next week. I'm Ken Ochonogo. God bless Nigeria.